you're one, everything is you. And so, of course, you can communicate with everything because it's all you. So, it's that simple, really, right? It's that simple. All that's happening, I mean, that's what telepathy is opening to a place where there's a recognition that there's no difference. And yet, at the same time, you recognize the difference between you, which is why communication, that's why it's called communication, because it seems like it's an exchange. But in truth, it's actually resting in a place of oneness. So when I'm communicating with my guides, in the past I might have said we share our thoughts or we share our minds, which on a certain level is still true, but on another level it's actually just one consciousness. And so the sharing of a thought is actually, it's one moment, it's one simultaneous producing of a thought that is shared by two branches. You know, in that communication, we're in oneness. That's like when in the beginning of the healing sessions, when I was working with people and I would feel everything that they felt. I would have the experience of their past life, whatever happened, or their this life. And so, but I recognized, even though I experienced it as myself, I recognized the difference, that we were not the same person. So it's like, I'll use the example of a hand, of if this is one person and this is another person, and yet we're the same I am of the hand, right? So the fingers still keep their distinctions. Just because you wake up to the hand doesn't mean your fingers suddenly like meld together and don't function anymore, or don't articulate. So it's the same thing in terms of communicating with guides. That both are still at play. There's both the truth of oneness happening and the recognition of the distinction.